Hello, everyone. It is Sam Arce, also known as Broadway Sam, and this is ATI's Lunch Break. And I gotta tell you, this is going to be an exciting show. First off, it is not typical that I get to have my co-host, Brad Osborne, because we usually alternate this. But we had a surprise guest today. We have John Murphy, the president of the board of ATI, here today. So you get all three of us today.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! John for a short time. He just kind of came in. So we're going to do a quick interview with John. And then Brad and I are going to be together. We're going to talk all things ATI. We're going to talk about theater here in Carmel. But John, thanks for coming.
Well, thank you for having me. I made a mistake of stopping in to say hello to you guys, and I'm talking to you fine people, so this is an honor, real honor. Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Yep,
Well,
thank you.
you know, John, I mean, I have to say, Brad and I have been working with you now, on the board. It's been how many months is it?
It's about a year.
About a year
A little
now.
bit over a year, yep.
And, I have to say, when Meg and Brad introduced you to me and, got you involved, it was probably the most exciting thing. Wouldn't you say, Brad?
Absolutely. And to see you guys connect with things that you've both experienced in New York.
I thought I was just another New Yorker.
Yeah. Well, first off, John, tell us a little bit about yourself, because you have been a Carmel resident for how many years now?
Since 1988, we moved here. So I started in the insurance business in New York, worked in the World Trade Center, the original one, back in the day in the mid-70s. We were the first tenant. So I spent 45 years in insurance, came out here with Anthem. Great opportunity, great company. Retired, was sitting on the board at Ivy Tech. I was the incoming chairman, and they asked me to join the foundation and help them raise money. So it was a 2-year join. So I headed the foundation actually for 8 years. And then I really retired, and then I met your great wife, and she put me back to work by bringing me into ATI. And let me tell you something. Coming to ATI, one, I didn't know who you folks were. And I'm here 35 years or whatever the heck it is. I never heard of you. I didn't know we had such quality shows, running 3, 4, 5 times a year. And here we are. I'm sitting on the board, and I don't want us to be a best kept secret. I mean, we both been, all three of us been in Broadway. I just came back from New York, and I saw MJ and I saw Six.
That's right. You called me up. You said, Sam, what do I see?
Yeah, and how do I get tickets? And you told me how to do it. and it was raining in New York. I waited online at tickets in Times Square. It was great, and we saw 2 shows. But theaters are packed. People are excited. And what you folks and what we're doing here is just unbelievable. This is what you call it, Broadway in our backyard, right?
That's right. It's Broadway in the backyard. We're going to get to that. One of the things that I love about working with you, John, is the fact that you're the epitome of give back, because you
Truly
are involved in so much of your life now is the give back. And ATI is your new passion, but you sat on the Ivy Tech board. You were involved with the Peyton Manning Hospital, and we John and I have become such close friends. And one of the things that we talk about as we're working with ATI and our board is, what can we do to bring live theater, make our shows better with working with our group. And John has a passion for helping, and that's just everything you do, is about that. And you bring all your leadership and your experience. So I've learned so much from you.
Absolutely.
You guys are too kind, and that really humbles me. But it's an honor to be with you folks. I'm learning a ton. But what I'm amazed at is the passion of these kids who are performers, actors, actresses. And I got to tell you, in this industry that I've seen, nobody's overpaid. No. These folks are doing it pure passion. And when they get up there on the stage, and a lot of them have Broadway, background. Some have been in and out of Broadway, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the actors that you folks are getting are just absolutely incredible. But you come to ATI and you see like 9 to 5. Okay, we're doing it right. Yeah, we're doing it right now. These folks are absolutely incredible. And then we had the opportunity, Sam and Brad, I know you get to know them a lot closer than I do, but we had a VIP party. We always do after opening night. and you get to meet the actors and the actresses, and these are incredibly fine kids and people. And I'm honored, and I'm learning something I never thought I'd be a part of, and it really's becoming a passion for me. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying working with you two guys.
It's great because when we have our conversations, John said to me, Sam, it's just so interesting meeting these young performers, because many of our performers are local, and then there's talent that our artistic team, artistic director Judy Fitzgerald and assistant director Darren Morrell bring in, because they do nationwide searches, and the person Abigail Storm that played in 9 to 5, and the part in that Dolly Parton would have played, she is just actually graduated from where, Brad?
Ball State.
Ball State, and she had this wonderful opportunity to star in our show, and she's only been out of school. This is just 1 year.
It's incredible.
It's an incredible experience, and this opportunity that she was able to get working here at Actors Theater of Indiana, which is an equity theater. And what that means is we're a professional theater company, Broadway in your backyard. And with all the things that she was able to do here, with the help not only of ATI and the publicity that she was able to get through our group, and I have to give a big shout out to Meg Osborne, your wife, who just does a fabulous job. Meg does a fabulous job of working with our team and our actors here. And Abigail was able to be on TV.
Right.
And so, the thing is, for our actors, this is a stepping stone. But one of the things that I want to say is that, you said no one gets rich, and
no, I said everybody's underpaid.
That's true. That's true.
I'm hoping they're getting rich.
Well, yeah, but one of the things I will say is this: if you're a working actor and you're doing what you love, and you're getting paid for what you're doing, you're a success.
Yeah.
Getting rich is just something that for some happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be a little older to understand that.
Yeah.
That realism there.
It's a passion for these folks.
But
and if I can go back and say something about Judy, I don't have her background memorized, but she was in some top shows. She lived in New York for how many years? 15, 18 years?
Judy and Cindy,
yes.
both, and in 9 to 5, Cindy was, and Judy were just both incredible. Cindy is Collins is just the epitome of a comedic actress.
Yeah,
so.
I look at her and I laugh.
Yeah.
But Judy not only heads up all of our artistic stuff, she's also one of our main actresses and performers, and she did an incredible job at 9 to 5. I saw it last week, and I hope to see it again.
So, well, this is our final weekend. In fact, we wrap it up on Mother's Day. So, for those of you,
there's a clue.
Yeah, there's a clue. So, if you haven't gotten any, a present for your mom or your wife, there may be just a couple of tickets left.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
Right.
But if you need tickets, call Broadway Sam.
No,
he will help you.
Yeah, let's call it 317-843-3800.
That's his home phone number.
But John, we really appreciate all the support and the love and the caring, and you know what? Also the financial support, because all of us actually, this is something that we financially give. Local theater doesn't happen with just ticket sales. It's the local community coming together. There's the community that the give back, and that's all part of it. So, John, we really appreciate it.
Gentlemen, I appreciate you inviting me in. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know you have another meeting.
I have another meeting, and I'm really on the business side. I'm the guy behind the curtain working with the board, but it's an honor.
Are you Oz? Wait, you are the great John?
I didn't say that. Not Oz. I'm not that good.
John Murphy Oz. So you are the great Oz.
Yes.
For all you fans, no.
See 9 to 5. Okay, this weekend is our last weekend, and if I can say anything, you will not be disappointed. I promise you.
And of course, we're going to be talking about Titanic and our next season here shortly. But all our ATI shows. Thanks
Great
for
being with
coming.
you, John.
Thank you.
Okay. Good day. All right, Sam. Hey, thanks for coming here and saying. Speaking of,
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna get a little. I'm gonna move this gentleman get a little closer. So
let's make
we
sure
can-
Scott can still get that. See you, John. Thanks a
Thanks,
lot.
John.
You come direct from the artistic committee. You serve as secretary of the ATI board.
Yes.
You're involved with behind the scenes leadership, and we sure appreciate you for doing that. And as we look to these next, and I think we're so excited about these things coming up. I guess gotta go through a few things in order. So we know that 9 to 5 ends this weekend,
Right.
but there's something else that happens this weekend. Those of you who are season ticket holders, the time is coming down to when your seats could be released. So in other words, you have until Friday the 9th to get your previous seats renewed.
That's right. Season subscription renewal ends May 9th. So for those of you that are our season subscription holders, we implore you to do that by the 9th, this Friday.
Yep.
And individual seat tickets opens May 19th. And so the 25, 26 season subscriptions are available are through the end of September.
Yeah. So it would be to your benefit to get the tickets that, Meg and I sit in the same seats and have for years.
I've got mine.
Yeah. And so we hope that you dial up this 317-843-3800. Now, as we move a little further into the year, the next thing that's happening for ATI is the gala that we're having on June 5th.
Right.
And
which happens to be sold out, but it's our fundraiser, and it's for it's another way that we're able to support Actors Theater of Indiana, ATI, to put on the shows. It's how we're able to support. As I said, ticket sales, and we're doing well with our ticket sales.
Oh, yeah.
But it probably supports about 35 to 40% of the budget that allows us to put on the shows. Mm-hmm. If you've been to the Studio Theater, it's a gorgeous little space, but we would not be able to, if we're sold out every night, that would not allow us to put on the quality shows that we want to give you.
Right.
So what we do that is it's through the support of the community. And one of the ways is this year we're having a gala, so we're looking, and we're really excited, and through our gala committee and all the people that are involved, and we've had so many neat donations and things from the community.
Yeah,
so
incredible.
It's just incredible. And again, I want to give a shout out to Meg and you for all the hard work and the gala committee.
Oh yeah, let me name them.
Please do.
Brian Frost is executive director. Leah Mosley is so integral in handling everything.
Oh my gosh,
in the
Leah,
relationship.
shout out.
Yeah.
Because I want to say Leah is just such an integral part of our board, and she always steps up to the plate.
Yep, absolutely. As do the other two.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, the other two ladies that are on this committee, Deborah Newman and Kathy Geider. They've been putting in time for board meetings and for gala meetings, going out and getting extra donations, extra things that we can have as far as gift baskets and stuff like that. I mean, literally, if I know I'm excited about it, but if you still want to come to a sold out event, let's get in touch with Meg and see if she can match you up with somebody who hasn't filled their table.
That'd be good. Yeah.
So then, as we move a couple weeks after that, we're at the point of talking about this. Sam, what do you want to share about Titanic?
Well, first off, this was an incredible show that I saw on Broadway years ago, Titanic the musical. And it's not a sinking ship as far as a musical, but Titanic and what happened. First off, the music, the score is absolutely gorgeous. And they have put together, Judy and Darren have put together a cast that's absolutely incredible. Now, Brad, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Who do we have working with our cast So we,
okay.
So we have the
Carmel Symphony Orchestra.
Right.
We have some people from, it's not the full orchestra, but it's a sizable group, and they love working with ATI. I mean, before they helped us with Sweeney Todd, and when I was working with Carmel Symphony Orchestra, what they taught when I asked them about some of their favorite memories of being a part of Carmel Symphony Orchestra, they said it was the collaboration with ATI on Sweeney Todd. So they're going to come in strong and be an incredible support to the Titanic.
So imagine that. It's going to be Titanic with our actors, and then who else is going to be background
Indianapolis
singing?
Chorale, Arts Chorale, I think it's called.
So now you are going to have a show at the Palladium, which is now at the Allied Solutions Center for the Performing Arts, and it's 2 nights only.
Right.
It's going to be June 20th and the 21st of this year. So I'm telling you, get your ticket. I've already got tickets for this, and I am so excited about this show because this is going to be more than a show. It's going to be an experience.
It's memorable. I mean, I'm confident people will be talking about this for years, and I hope we bring in folks from all over central Indiana to come and experience Titanic the musical, because they'll have a lifetime of memories.
And I'm going to tell you something. This show is for everyone.
Right.
I would recommend you bring, people of all ages, because it's going to be an experience. If you haven't seen an ATI show, it's Broadway in your backyard. I've said that to you. And this is not a pun. It's really Broadway in your backyard for many people that don't get a chance to go to New York. And I have to tell you, I probably get 2 to 3 calls a week from people that say to me, Sam, I'm going to New York. What do I do? Like John, and I'm happy to help. But for people that don't have that opportunity or that want to see great theater right here in central Indiana, in Carmel, this is it.
Yeah.
You get to see it at the Palladium, and this is our Carnegie Hall, and I go to Carnegie Hall often. I have to tell you, this sounds even better. It's absolutely flawlessly beautiful. So you're going to get this show. I would suggest this show for kids of all ages. It's just going to be a memorable experience. So there's not a bad seat in the house. And you'll have this wonderful time together with your family. So this is something to just get a chance to see.
Yep.
So get your tickets. How do you do that, Brad?
Again, we come back to 317-843-3800. Terrific staff at the Fifth Third box office.
And you can also go to atistage.org. And that's our website where you can get tickets to all our shows. So that's Titanic. That's going to be the final show that we have for our season. Mm-hmm. But ATI.
Yeah, we keep going. Let me bring up in July.
Oh.
In July, we have a DIY event. One of the things that ATI does behind the scenes is help educate students. We help build playwrights. We help young performers. We help people get their plays.
You're talking about our lab series.
Our lab series.
Well, let me share. So you may have heard about this, you may not. Let's talk about our lab series and what it does for the community. So a lab series allows us, again, another ATI give back to the community. I've had discussions with people about, what does a non-for-profit theater do? Well, first off, this is something that has been the brainchild of our ATI, that they were allowed playwrights, musicals to actually come in, do a workshop of their piece, mm-hmm. and we have done musicals. Mm-hmm. What's the next? This type we're doing. It's going to be for playwrights.
Yes,
DIY.
It's going to be your own.
This is going to be for writers.
Yeah, and then on Saturday at the end of that week,
they're going to get to present.
We have hired some professional actors to come in and perform the roles that are in these playwrights.
But this is an ongoing thing. So our lab series is something that we have ongoing, but we can only do this with the support of things like our gala, the givings, the things that we do year round.
Yep.
And that's how we do it.
Yeah, it's incredible. Now, as we move a little bit further into August 5th, we have the RESCO show. Now, the RESCO stands for Resident Companies, and the Allied Solutions Center has 6 resident companies, of which 5 are going to be coming together for a collaboration on Tuesday.
This is brand new. This is the first time. So you're hearing it. This is the first time we're really talking about it.
Right. And I'm excited about it because we have Actors Theater of Indiana, Central Indiana Dance Ensemble, Gregory Hancock Dance Theater, Indiana Wind Symphony, and Carmel Symphony Orchestra all coming together for the same night to share pieces and their talent, their performing artists, their schedules. What I'm expecting is people that have been a part of Central Indiana Dance Ensemble may have never been to an ATI show. So we're going to express that. Likewise, people that are part of Carmel Symphony Orchestra for years have maybe never seen Gregory Hancock's dance theater. It is going to be fantastic collaboration for people who have treasured, especially people who have currently treasured the performing arts here in Carmel, but haven't necessarily gone beyond their previous affiliations.
You know, that's a wonderful opportunity. And for people that follow us here, the arts is, for me, I love musical theater. That's my passion. But again, I love, seeing things like Gregory Hancock Theater.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and he is doing so many interesting things because he is doing this collaboration with Melage and bringing about dance, song, and art together. Yep. You have all these different components and pieces. And I think when we expose our children, families, again, I'm in my senior years now, we have an experience. And, for me, life without the arts, I mean, is that a life?
No.
Sports is great, guys, and I think that's wonderful, but we have so much wonderful arts here. So this experience that they're doing now, this is just the first time they're doing it, right?
The Melage
the
RESCO, first RESCO show. But let me come back to Gregory Hancock. Let me put a plug in there. On the 18th of May, there is a neighborhood event that involves Gregory Hancock Dance Theater, Tina Mangos, who is an artist that has ceramic art. She's been an art teacher for years. She is also a dancer herself. She facilitated this threesome that includes.
This is the Melage?
At the Melage. Melage is now, that threesome is part of a different threesome that includes Scott Osborne, Brownhound Studios, an art show, some additional entertainment, and then moving from the Brownhound Studios on Gradle around the corner for the 3 performers of the Melage, which I can. Audrey is one with Gregory Hancock. Ashley Nicole Soprano.
Who, if you haven't heard her sing, I said she is this amazing little ingenue. If you've ever seen Phantom of the Opera, she would be your Christine. She is just an amazing, beautiful singer. Your Christine to me. And in fact, I just heard her recently. She debuted her video of a song.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be on the 18th. So it's a wonderful time to be in Central Carmel on Gradle Avenue on the 18th. And I think I might have said a different date, but it's the 18th of May. Yeah.
Wow.
So now, Sam, let's lead into the 4 productions.
Well, I am ready because I have to say, so I'm on the artistic committee here at ATI, and I'm just one of 4 members of it, and we work with Judy and Darren, and they work tirelessly. First off, I have to give a shout out to Judy and Darren. because putting together a season is just such hard work.
Yeah.
First off, choosing shows. So when we first, to get to the season, we started with about a survey and with about 30 shows, and we kind of had to break that down. And then we had our reach, and they had to do all their research. Darren and Judy do a fantastic job of what's available, and then we had discussions, and we kind of worked it down. Then what would be available? What could we do? And we got this down to a season, brought it to the board, and we've come up with an absolute incredible season. I have to tell you, I have friends in theater companies all around, non-for-profit, and when I told them about our season, they said, wow.
Yeah.
And I am wow. And, I'm involved in theater on Broadway and the West End. So here it is. I'm going to talk about our 25-26 season, and that I'm going to go through each show individually. The first show is called Beehive, and that is going to be September 5th through the 21st. And Beehive is a 60 musical that is going to be all females. So if you have not been to an ATI show, this is going to be our first show of the season for in 25, and you are in for a treat. If you love 60s music, you are just, it's going to be exciting.
Can't wait to hear it.
It's going to be so great. It's going to be great. The next one, this was a coup, because this is a Mel Brooks musical based on the Mel Brooks movie Young Frankenstein. If you haven't seen Young Frankenstein, it's a great movie. But then there was a musical that was done. It was on Broadway in the West End, and we've gotten this version, and we're doing it to coincide with Halloween. So we couldn't have picked a better time. We're doing that October 24th through November 8th.
All this time I thought it was Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Oh, there are so many one-liners in this. And I'm telling you, we have a cast. Judy and Darren have put together a cast that is so incredible. And we are pulling together our community to put this show on. And if you want to laugh, if you want great music and a great time during that time of year, you're going to love Young Frankenstein.
We're also working at looking at some ways to have some costume parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some really fun things during that time. So you're really going to want to see Young Frankenstein. Our next show that's going to kick off 26 is a show called Lucky Stiff. Now, the best way to describe this, if there was a movie called Weekend at Bernie's, and if you remember, there was a dead body and they were wheeling it around. Well, this is a show where the stiff is, he dies, he was killed, and in his will, in order for the nephew to get his money or his inheritance, he has to take the stiff, the lucky stiff, to Monte Carlo. And he has to follow these directions. It's a crazy musical. It was also a movie. And I've been doing the deep dive on this because I've got to tell you this. You know who the stiff is? Have you heard?
You feeling lucky these days?
Yes. I'm actually coming out of theater retirement because years ago I used to do theater, live musical theater. I'm going to be the stiff. They stunt casted me in it, so if you want to see Broadway Sam be in a show, I'm going to be.
I hope you do.
So for all you people in the real estate world, you get to see me, and for all my friends, I hope you come in and join us. We have a great cast in this. The music is fun. It's a great show. And our last show of the season, it's actually currently on Broadway right now. It's up for a Tony.
This is rare.
It's rare that when we had this opportunity and they presented us to us at the artistic committee, I was writhing in my seat. I was like, we've got to get this. If we can get this, it will be a coup. And we got it. here in central Indiana, Broadway in your backyard, is Sunset Boulevard. I saw this. It's an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this version would be the version that Glenn Close did. We're doing our take on it, and it is going to be magnificent. It's up for a Tony now. It won Tony back when Glenn Close did it. Elaine Page, Betty Buckley. It's an incredible show. We're doing it here. The music is just gorgeous. It's an incredible show. We're doing it here live, ATI, Actors Theater of Indiana, at the Studio Theater. Yeah. So that's our season.
Right. And again, I'm going to remind you that if you're a season ticket holder, to keep your seats, you got to call by the 9th, Friday.
That's right.
So
if you want the seats that you've always had. So these tickets are going to be on sale. Season ticket holders, get your season tickets, to keep your seats. And then for others, get your subscription.
Yeah.
But it's so affordable. It's affordable because you couldn't see shows like this on Broadway. I mean, currently there are shows on Broadway. The plays are the thing right now. Othello, $900.
Wow.
People are they're paying crazy money. Didn't even get up for a Tony. Great show. But there's so many great musicals out there, and we have so many great opportunities here. So for you here in Indiana, come see an ATI show.
Yeah,
it's Broadway in your backyard.
Great.
And as I said to you, support local theater. Not only is there ATI, there's the Civic, there's the Cat, there's all these other local community theaters. Give back. There's some young person, there's people that just do theater because it's for the love. For me, theater, it's a 2-hour vacation.
Yeah.
I
love that illustration.
Yeah, because
we better wrap this up and let these people get back to
that's
work.
That's right. Because life's work. But you know what? Isn't it nice to know that you have something to look forward to?
Yeah. Every Wednesday at noon.
Well, no, you've got more to look forward. One of our shows. So with that, hey we don't normally get to do this together, but it's been fun.
Frick and
frack. Hey, but we got John today, so
it was good.
Yeah.
Hey, but have a great week.
Yeah.
Sam will be back next Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the plan. So thank you all. Hope you have a great week. And for all you moms, happy Mother's Day. For you grandmas, all of you. Yeah. Thanks for all you do for your families. And thanks for supporting ATI. We appreciate you. I'm Broadway Sam Arce.
And I'm Brad Osborne. Thanks again.
God bless you. Have a great day.